Howdy folks, it's your friend Fishing with Dom. Today I'm doing a rod review and I'm going to be talking to you about the Berkley Ecat. This rod means absolute business. If you're looking for a trophy hunter series catfish rod, the folks at Berkley made an excellent model. This Ecat I picked up, 7'6", heavy power rod, made out of super tough E-glass. Got a beautiful brown blank, gorgeous, giant, smooth eyelets, a massive foregrip, and extended grip, along with a inward angled trigger. Threw me off a little bit because on my bait casting outfits for all my other species, the trigger goes forward, but this going inward, it allows me to put my pinky and my ring finger along the rod, hold on to the reel, and really get my elbow underneath the butt of this rod so I can launch 3 or 5 ounces of lead out into the river. The handle, I really dig it. Solid butt, very sensitive rod, very stiff. I'm going to take a step back here and show you how stiff it is. That's me giving it a good pull right there. I got the biggest model they make because I'm going to be chasing large fish. I have plenty of catfish rods that I use to chase moderate sized fish, but I needed one big old whammer jammer. And I'm digging this Berkley Ecat. I haven't caught a fish with it though, but I did fish with it a lot last week when I was on the Maumee River in northern Ohio. We were searching for flathead catfish, and I originally thought I wouldn't have enough information about using this rod to do a review. But here's the kicker, just like Keno, this rod can throw 8 ounces of lead. It's rated up to 5, but you could throw 8 ounces with it. I 100% believe you could do that. It's recommended for 5, but say you've got a big old hunk of cut bait on there and a giant sinker, and you're fishing some current, this rod will have what it takes to get the job done. I'm not even kidding. I'm running a 65-pound spider wire stealth down to my Abu Garcia Ambassador SX, the 6500 series. I got the bigger one they made. Got the bait clicker on it, so I'm ready for whenever a big fish comes along and decides to take the bait. That's coming down to some sort of slip rig, either the sinker slide, down to a 50-pound monofilament leader, and an 8/0 Team Catfish circle hook. Now, if you are chasing flathead catfish, big flathead catfish, big blue catfish, and even if you're in the Great Lakes and you're looking for a multi-purpose big game rod, when I first took this out of the package, I thought it was a musky rod. This thing is just a whammer jammer. Like, it's in my armpit right now, and then here's the reel. I can get some powerful hook sets with this bad boy. It's just got a whole lot of power to it. I'd probably shatter my camera if I let go of this hook right now. But for big catfish and the price, you're looking at about $80 for this rod. I recommend looking into it at least. But for big cats, this is going to be the big old mama that gets it done. This is what I thought was a large reel. This Ambassador SX by Abu Garcia. I'm going to get a bigger reel for this bad boy because it's just barely big enough in my opinion. But I'm going to get something bigger with a power handle to it. For this Ecat, I really dig it. You wouldn't want to catch smaller fish with it. I'm only going to use this rod a handful of times a year when I'm seriously chasing a big old river monster, Jeremy Wade style. And giant weights, I was throwing the 3 ounce last time I was using it. I threw the 2. It's recommended for, I believe, a 1.5 to 2. Yep, a 1.5 to 5 ounce total. But I threw a 2 with it, and because it's kind of stiff, you're going to want to throw at least a 2, or at least a 2.5 to 3 ounce sinker to start it off with. A 2, this rod's going to be a little under or overpowered to throw something so light, especially when you got a giant piece of bait Keep that bad boy pinned to the bottom. Start with a 3, and I was throwing just to see if I could do it, I was throwing a 7-ounce. This could handle an 8, no problem. I have some smaller musky baits I would honestly throw with this combo right here in my hand. Very, very strong, very powerful, rather sensitive, and the consistency of the blank is pretty thorough. It starts at the tip, and it just bends all the way down like it should. It is a fantastic heavy-powered rod. Got my bait clicker out here. It's just a big old whammer jammer to behold. When loading the rod, this is what I dig about it. You get an excellent handle of the reel with this inward trigger. You put your other hand right here on the butt of the rod, and you can throw that bait a lot farther than you think you can, because this rod is long, and even though it's pretty sensitive, it's a powerful rod, it's going to rock it probably 5 ounces total in bait, no problem whatsoever. Once you figure you've got 3 ounces of lead, and you've got maybe 2 ounces at least of bait on the end of it, sometimes bigger. When I'm fishing for flathead catfish, I'm using whole bluegills about the size of my hand, and I've got a pretty large hand, but this rod gets it done. It says up to 5 ounces. You can cast more than 5 ounces with this bad boy. But this rod isn't overly stiff. It's still got some play to it. It's not the Daiwa beef stick I'm sure you've seen on the internet. But this rod was designed to chase and land big, big catfish. And that's what it does, folks. I can't wait to actually land a fish with this rod, but I fished a lot with it last week. And I gotta say, I'm digging it. Plain and simple, I am just digging this setup. If you get yourself this Berkley Ecat, let me know. Let me know when you catch a fish with it. Let me know how and where you catch a fish with it. And do that by hollering at me in the comment section below. I'd really like to hear from y'all about it, hear your opinions about this rod, because I really like it. I hemmed and hawed about buying it for a long time, and I tell you what, I'm pretty happy I did. But thank you for watching Fishing with Dom. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you very much. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching. So long.